2020.
Anime Shogatsu 2020. Before we get started, please consider smashing that like button and subscribing if you enjoy our content. Don't forget to hit the bell to turn on notifications for future updates. What's up, Dorgalicious? My name is Lydia.
Yeah, I'm Kenny G.
And today we're gonna be...
we're gonna be talking about Anime Shogatsu 2020.
Yes! Okay, so Anime Shogatsu is a one-day anime convention held at the Japanese Cultural Center in Toronto, which if you're from Toronto, it's kind of nearby the Ontario Science Center. So it's a really cool place. You know, lots of like classes and stuff are usually held there, but it was actually host to a convention.
Yes. It was a lot of fun. I think we had a good time. It was a good start to the year.
Yes.
Good start to the conventioning year, I guess you would say, right?
I mean, like, the actual, like, weather was terrible.
Oh, yeah.
As always, like, it's just, like, January is always that, like, mixed bag. You're like, am I gonna be blizzarded, or are we gonna be all right?
Well, on top of that, it was, like, last year Anime Shogatsu got a blizzard on the day of the con.
Yeah, I did.
And then this year, again, blizzard on the day.
I know.
But that's the gamble you take with January, right?
This is true. Yeah, January in Canada.
Taking the weather and putting it aside,
Yes.
right? It's like the con itself was a great experience,
Yes.
right? And there was lots of cool stuff to check out. They had like a dealer room set up, and they had well, obviously the dealers, but on top of that, they had like an artist alley section
within the dealer's room, which was like super nice because dealers were all on the outside perimeter, and the artists were on the inside perimeter, and it was like it made for like interesting like walking around, right? Because you're like dealer, artist.
There was a good amount for you. Keeping in mind that it's a smaller convention, right, compared to like Anime North or whatever, but. There was a good mix of everything. There was a good mix of, dealers, artists, and then they had like the niche video game section where they had a whole bunch of video games set up. Mostly ones I never heard of or never seen before. So that was different too. Right?
Niche video games. It was like, I'm like, on the nose, I got it. Very cool.
But there was also, they had food there. Food
was really good. This food was actually like, it was good, and it was actually like pretty affordable. So they had like sushi.
Yeah, it was sushi and
spring
what?
rolls.
Yeah.
They had like spaghetti. They had like a bunch of like different stuff.
They had spaghetti?
They did have spaghetti.
I didn't notice they had spaghetti.
Yeah,
but,
I'm like, oh, no one makes spaghetti better than Nonna. Oh, I can't. So I went with the vegetarian sushi. It was like super good. Because like con food can be like sometimes.
It's hit and miss. It's hit and miss.
But it was like super fresh and great. There was also there was classroom settings where they actually had like panels going on. Then there was some you know, with like the wooden swords, they were having like demonstrations with that.
Oh, I forget what that's called. It starts with a B. I think.
I don't remember, but it was super cool there. Also, there was another portion, because I didn't realize that it was 2 stories.
It was 2 stories. No, me neither.
Yeah.
But upstairs was where they were doing the Beyblade tournament.
Yes.
And they were doing a lot of photography.
Tons of photography with a lot of cosplayers up there. There was a beautiful, like, it was like a giant, like, graffiti wall of like, but it had like, it was like graffiti.
It was all like Japanese inspired.
Yeah.
And it was like one continuous thing that like blended. Was it different eras, I guess?
Like different eras, different genres,
different
like
styles.
Different. I mean, like there was like everything. There was like anime. There was like baseball. Like all the stuff that like Japan is kind of like known for was in this like amazing mural.
Yeah.
So like that was really cool. People were taking pictures with it, and like up there was like so many like other classrooms too. Like I mean, like there's only so much that I mean, they could have taken advantage of the whole building if they wanted to, but I didn't realize how big it was. But what they did and what they had was really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was all good.
Yeah.
There was nothing really to say negative about the con, right? I mean, we usually try to do pros and cons for most conventions, but this one was very positive.
Yeah. Like, if I have to say a con, the only thing I will say is that, like, the guys at the front didn't exactly know where everything was going on.
That was very minor.
I know, super minor, but it was just like,
they are the first impression, right?
Yeah, it's a tiny venue. Just like tell me where this is happening. You know what I mean?
Yes, because we were like, where is the ACT 10-2 performance, right? And they're like, we don't know. And it was literally like 10 feet away from them, but they.
Right there.
It was like, okay, well,
So I mean, that's like our
it would
only
be on your.
critique.
It's on their schedule, right? And all we
Yeah.
did was flip over the schedule, and we're like, oh, it's like
Right there.
right behind us, right over there.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, okay, so whatever, not a big deal. But
Yeah.
yeah, the other thing was they also did have a stage where they were doing performances. We saw ACT 10-2. They're always lovely.
Yes.
We saw Armor Workshop was there. And then we saw, what was that
Arcade?
second? Arcade. That was another idol group. So that was sort of what we saw at that stage. We didn't hang around the stage the whole time, but that was some of the stuff they had going on. But yeah, there was a lot going on. There was panels, video games. Yeah, the performances from the idols
Yeah.
community.
Also, the cultural center itself had like a really amazing like display room with like it was kind of like
Oh
a
yeah,
museum
it's like the
in a way.
historic stuff.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And just like you kind of learn some stuff, like you learn stuff about like Japanese internment during World War II, and like like stuff that like like obviously is upsetting, but it's like you need to like
It's
not,
the history
it's the history
of
that you can't
Japanese
forget.
Canadians.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, no, it's total. I get it.
Yeah, so it was like super important, and it was just like very tastefully displayed. Everything was well lit. I mean, there was lots of like places to go, so you didn't get bored. There was like a ramen eating contest, which unfortunately we were late for. We didn't get to
Well,
participate.
it was a bad blizzard.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Yeah, our 45-minute drive turned into a 2-hour drive because of
Yeah.
that blizzard. But that's okay. I mean, that's no fault of the convention.
No.
These things happen, right?
Free parking, which is amazing,
Which
and
is always nice.
it's kind of more like a community convention where
It's a
everything's
smaller con, yeah.
kind of chill. You get to like engage and talk with people more because there's more opportunity. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
whereas like Anime North is very like rushed and scheduled.
Yeah, I don't like that about Anime North, where they're always like, keep moving,
Yeah.
and they're always like, they always got their
Yelling,
security
screaming.
yelling at you and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I don't like this stuff. But yeah, it was good overall. I don't think there's really anything negative to say. It was a very positive experience, a
Yeah.
very good start to the con year.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's really all there is to say at this time for Anime Shogatsu. Hopefully we can go again next year. And
Thank you so much for giving us media passes. You guys are awesome and amazing. So definitely highly recommend Anime Shogatsu for next year, guys. You're gonna love it. It's not that expensive, and it's like more of a down-to-earth kind of relaxed convention. So
Yeah, it's
highly
definitely
recommend.
chill, yeah.
Is there anything else you want to say?
No.
Okay, guys, let us know in the comments below. Do you like Anime Shogatsu? Have you ever been? What did you think this year? Let us know. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, give us a like and a share. Likes are very important for our channel, as it gives our tiny channel exposure, and we need your help to go big and strong, so like our stuff. If you want to follow us on Twitter, our handle is YouAreDorkalicious, and we also stream live weekly on Twitch. Our handle is super_Dorkalicious, and we'll see you next time. It's been Lydia.
Yeah, Kenichi.
It's been fun dorking it with you. Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, this is Lydia. Thank you so much for watching our video. If you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button. Give us a couple likes and a share. The likes are super important because every time you like, it gives our channel a bit more exposure. So please like. If you don't want to follow, at least like. Please, please, please. Also, if you want to chat, please leave a comment down below. Also, if you want to chat more frequently, we are on Twitch. The channel is called super_Dorkalicious, and we stream pretty much daily. And we stream like video games, karaoke, fun stuff. So just pop on over to Twitch, super_Dorkalicious, and definitely engage with us. So, but for now, please like and share and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.